Well, it's the weekend, so of course I'm wearing my weekend watch. That's this one here, the SKX009, or you should call it SKX009. Um, Here it is on my 6.5-inch wrist. I've actually owned this watch for 9 years now. Worn it every weekend basically for the past 9 years. Also, I wear this watch when I'm doing yard work and other things like that where you get banged around. You see it's scratched up here. A couple scratches on the bezel here somewhere too. I have it on the Jubilee bracelet. It's quite a bit stretched out now. I think these are stretched here too. Not sure what happened with that. These you should call that the end links there. On both sides, they're kind of deformed a little bit. Actually, I can just wrap this thing right around the watch. But it's been a good watch. Paid upside down. Paid $140 for it. Like I said, 9 years ago. It served me pretty well. I only have a few complaints with it. First, as you can tell here, probably I had to replace the crystal. The Hardlex, I think it lasted maybe 2 or 3 years, but it got scratched up really bad. I have it around here somewhere. There's another watch I have, another SKX. I think this still has the Hardlex. I bought this a couple years ago on eBay. It's been modified a little bit. It's got this bracelet and ceramic bezel and different coin edge bezel there. It's the crystal. I didn't care for the crystal. It got scratched up pretty easy, even though it's Hardlex, supposed to be stronger than the mineral crystal. And then a couple years ago, this thing was running like really fast, a minute or two per day. I did some research on what the problem could be, and basically, from what I read, you just let it lose its power, let it wind down, and then you just kind of smacked it a few times, and that fixed it. There was something else too. Oh yeah, the bezel on this thing I took this off and cleaned it. I'll be quiet so you can maybe hear it. But it's gotten really hard to turn. It was really hard to turn, and I took it off and cleaned it, and that fixed it. But it's still not super smooth. I don't really use it, but still, it'd be nice if it was smooth. I can hardly turn it when it's on my wrist. It takes a lot of effort. I think I went past it there. Yep. So other than that, it's treated me pretty well. I bought some other watches to replace it. Well, not really replace it, but to wear instead of it. And I just don't wear those other watches. I like this thing a lot. I know some people don't like this bracelet, but I kind of like this bracelet. It's nice and comfortable. Just wraps over the wrist nice and easy. So here's the other watch I showed. I was going to wear this one instead because I really like the applied indices on this. I think this is the SKX017 or 171. I don't remember at the moment. But like I said, I like the applied indices and also the blacked out date wheel there. Something else I like about this, since I only wear it on the weekends, is I have to adjust the time, obviously, because it runs out of power reserve, but it's real quick to just set the right time. Also the wrong position. Also the day and date, it's not that bad to change either. To compare that, this is the watch I usually wear during the week. And this one doesn't last over the weekend, but to change the time on this, you have to turn the crown a lot more than the SKX. So something more convenient. Oh, and then I bought a turtle too. I was going to wear this turtle instead of the, I was going to wear this instead of the SKX, but it's just a little bit, it's kind of a little bit too big for me. So I haven't even worn this thing. I do like the dial on it better though. I like this blue. And then I bought a, this has the Hardlex. I bought a aftermarket sapphire, but since I haven't been wearing it, I didn't replace that, or have it replaced. So, take some measurements real quick, but I'm sure you guys know what the measurements are on this. So 42. This way is 45. Oh, and then that's one more thing I don't like about the SKX is it's kind of thick. Let's see, 14.1. Just for reference. I think this one's, what this is, 10.5. I know it's not a dive watch or anything, but I'm sure this is the same. 13. Oh, interesting. Wonder why that is. I don't know what happened there. Oh, okay, so this is more like 14. I must have been doing something wrong before. Since I have this here, I guess I'll measure this one. .2, 42. I guess this isn't much bigger than the SKX. Oh, it's got these solid end links, but they kind of protrude out more than the lug widths on the lug to lug on here. Sorry, not lug to lug. It's lug to lug. So anyway, so 9 years owning this SKX009, and I don't think I'll ever sell it. I was tempted to sell it if, like 2 years after I had it, but decided to keep it, and I'm glad I did. So it's been a good watch over the past 9 years. I really don't plan on modding anything on it. I mean, other than the crystal, which was kind of a necessity. I kind of like this aluminum insert. It'll age over time. The ceramic is pretty much ageless, so. Anyway, I'll have to fix this later. Anyway, thanks for watching. Any questions, just leave me a comment. Thanks.